Happy holidays, everyone. Welcome to our coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. Joined by Grant Hill and Tim Legler. This is Brian Anderson, and we'll have Ali LaForce reporting for us. It's the Philadelphia 76ers facing the Golden State Warriors. Now here's Curry. Pass to Horford. Now here's Moody. Outside Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From the arc. It's hauled in by Lynch. And here are the 76ers. Here's Iverson. Out to the wing. Here's Snow. Over Butler. And Butler with the block. First quarter of play, a minute in. Up top, Curry. Another miss. He's 0 for 2 now. Here's Snow. Pass to Lynch. Here's Iverson. Here's Mutombo. Philadelphia moving it around. Shot's good by Iverson.
Here's hoping this will help them build some offensive energy. It took a while to hit that first shot.
Now Curry. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Lynch. And here are the 76ers. Here's Snow. Pass to Lynch. And he goes in for the dunk.
Assist goes to
Surefire, one-handed stuff.
Yeah, with his focus, he's not going to miss that.
That was their 4th straight miss to start this game. Not ideal.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first.
George Lynch.
Lynch, good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Pass to Snow. Misses the 3.
2 minutes remaining.
Warriors trail by 6. Curry with it. And it's Hill picking him up now. From downtown. And it's Stephen Curry with the 3.
After missing his first 4 shots, he finally gets one to drop.
Outside, Hill. Inside. Snow gets the bucket.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
And Butler is a leader by example. He's a hard worker who plays his heart out, and he can set the tone for his team, and then he expects them to match that effort.
Jimmy Butler.
Butler hits them both.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Philadelphia leading by 3. Here's McKee with the drive. Lays it up and banks it in.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
To the middle. Oh, a special move before that shot.
The assist.
McKee's got his second basket on the night.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Back to Curry. The 3 drops in the 3. Curry's got 6 points.
Yeah, I don't care if he's blindfolded. You're always okay with Curry taking a 3 from that range.
Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight.
Now here's Curry. He's got 6. Down low. Butler on the wing. Back to Curry. Lets it fly. And there's another one for the Warriors.
Well, the purest jump shot this game has ever seen. Curry's touch, his release, just picture perfect.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
Your Warriors.
And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter.
60.
Philadelphia on top, leading by 3. We've got more in store for you right after this. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the 76ers.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
Another highlight for them has been their early ball movement, making quick, decisive passes to set up guys for great looks.
Now here's Hill. Still no points. Pass to Iverson. To the paint. Here's Jones.
Jermaine Jones.
Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happening to their defense.
And the 76ers making a change here.
Team foul.
Now here's Curry.
Lineup for Philadelphia.
11 points in the game.
Dikembe Mutombo.
For 3. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Second team.
Yeah, Curry's so smart at drawing fouls and getting to the line. That's why you have to be careful with how you defend him.
Here's Iverson. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First personal foul.
Philadelphia shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
At the line for the 76ers.
No good on the free throw.
2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. Warriors trail by 7. Curry from deep three-point land. Rebound by Philadelphia.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
Pass to McKee. Here's Iverson. Count the basket. Iverson's got 5 now.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Jimmy Butler is the complete package. Coach Steve Kerr said he's an amazing player. The skill, the strength, the ability to get to the line, his passing connects the game. And in the end, it goes beyond that. Just his presence out there. He's a lion. He's a force. Brian, back to you.
One of the best. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. And it'll be Philadelphia with their first time out of the game here. All right, Tim, you've covered the NBA for a long time now. What's one thing you wish you could change about how we cover the game?
Well, I think there's a temptation to boil it down to hot takes, and I'd much rather see us cover the appreciation that we all have for the nuances of the actual basketball.
The game has never been more skilled than it is right now.
Totally agree.
Allen Iverson.
I just love the ball movement.
Outside Butler. Back to Curry. Outside for Butler. Outside Moody. Shot clock at 5. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Moody's got his first 3 points of the game. About 3 minutes played. Banked it in off the glass. Mutombo's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Now here's Curry. 14 points for him. Three-pointer. Get another chance. To the inside. There's a minute 26 left in the second. Pass to Moody. There's the three. Ooh, the smooth three from Moody.
Well, he was cold in that first quarter. Now it's great to see him flip that switch and start getting hot here.
Here's Hill. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. Curry from deep three-point land. Another three for Golden State.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Pass to Snow. And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul. Coming onto the floor.
46 seconds left in the second period.
Matt Bagger.
Down low.
Rodney Buford.
McCullough. Rebounded by Green. And here's Curry for three. And the Warriors with another three.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Pass to McCullough. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Buford. Moody defends. 5 on the clock. Top of the key. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
The players avoid taking mid-range shots these days. It's almost like the threes are easier for players to get.
And the first. Half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here.
The
Sixers ahead, leading by a point. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Knocked away. Right wing. Pass to Snow. On the take. And he makes it on the layup. Snow's got 6.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
And how many times have we seen this play out? Curry just on a mission, unstoppable tonight.
Here's Mutombo. Here's Snow.
3 second
He's covered by Curry.
76
And there's a defensive 3-second call. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Allen Iverson at the line for 1.
And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here. Outside, Hill. The Warriors pull it in.
Well, the defense did just enough to force that miss because he is a good finisher.
Outside Butler for the lead. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Curry. 5 points in the game.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Picked it. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. Ooh, Butler off the lob.
Jimmy Butler.
That is elite athleticism being showed off by Jimmy Butler.
Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Out to the right wing. Butler with a steal. Launches it from deep. Oh, Curry showing off the range.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
To the middle. Here's Mutombo. Horford with a steal. In transition, here they come. Pass to Curry. Back to Butler. Launches it. Another 3 for Golden State.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Here's Iverson. They need this. Good on the bucket. Iverson's gotten his third basket of the night.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Well, he saw the opportunity and he went for it. I love his competitiveness.
Pass to Lynch. Here's Snow. 6 points for him.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Shoots over Curry. 4 on the clock. Here's Lynch. Horford with a steal. And the Warriors pushing it up now. Lets it go. Oh, the chef. Cooking with a crowded kitchen.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you. The Warriors are trying to maximize what Steph Curry has left. Coach Kerr said, quote, "What we're watching with Steph is one of the greatest artists of all time in his twilight. What can we do to give him the best chance to perform, to make the game easier for him?" That's where we are. Back to you, BA.
The assist.
Looking to stay in the mix.
Mutombo.
Allie, thank you.
Well, he's certainly not the reason they're down. If they're going to grab the lead here, more guys are going to have to step up.
First team foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Pass to Butler. The three from Curry. Curry splashing one down from 3.
Well, unless the defense adjusts, I don't see any change here. He has flat out taken over this game with his scoring.
The Warriors lead by 12. Here's Curry. Curry at the rim.
What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
Pass to Snow. Here's Geiger. Horford covering to the paint. Snow, no good. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Right side Moody. Here's the 3. And the Warriors with another 3.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Pass to McCulloch. Takes the 3. Off target. That's the Stephen Curry getting it done for the Warriors. He was dominant this.
The 76ers. 37.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. The Warriors lead by 17. On the wing, Green. The kick out, Curry.
Hey, yo, right here.
From deep three-point land. It's hauled in by Lynch.
He's always quick to pop out and defend the 3.
Here's Snow. Inside. Here's Geiger. Uses the glass on the layup. Geiger's got his first bucket in this one.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
Nothing will drive your coach crazier than what you just saw. Lack of focus, lack of effort.
Here's Curry. Can't hit from in close. 76ers trail by 15. And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's foul number 2 for him.
Foul. First team foul.
Pass to Mutombo.
In the lineup for the 76ers. Dikembe Mutombo.
Got a piece of it.
Raja Bell.
Down low.
Allen Iverson.
And it's Butler with the jam.
Just a ferocious finish. Butler is a force out there. I mean, he really plays with a big chip on his shoulder.
Here's Mutombo. Philadelphia moving it around.
George Lynch.
Dynamic finish, then decides
Dikembe
to
Mutombo.
hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. And that one drops.
Jimmy Butler.
Butler's got 12 points in just the second half.
Throughout the second half, they've achieved excellent efficiency on the offensive end.
Here's Mutombo. Pass to Iverson. Jacks up a three. Horford pulls it in. The Warriors lead by 17. Curry from deep three-point land. A quick shot there. It's off target. Here's Iverson. Ooh, rejected by Horford.
The great positioning, the 7'1" wingspan. That combination makes Horford a dangerous shot blocker.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
You have to like what you've seen from them defensively. They've done well contesting shots and have managed to come away with some blocks too.
I've been really impressed with how intense their defense has been. They are picking up steals left and right, which is disrupting their opponent's rhythm. Is that just a miscommunication? It just can't happen. Let's hope they get on the same page.
The 76ers making a switch here. Pass to Iverson. There's a minute 47 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Just 5 on the clock. Can't get it to fall.
It seemed like he changed his mind during the layup, tried to pull off another shot, and choked. That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. You can't allow any space.
Pass to Mutombo. A minute 15 left in the fourth. They get it again. Here's Lynch. Tries again. He takes it in. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just an assertive play. He attacks the miss and sends it home.
Here's Iverson. Over Green. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
Well, he's a very good mid-range shooter, but the defense was all over him there, making that a very difficult shot.
Moody on the wing. On the wing, Green. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Lynch. Oh, from deep. Out left to the wing. Back to Hill. Clock at 6. To the wing on the left. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Into the lineup for Philadelphia, Todd McCullough.
And here's Curry for 3. Nails it. And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all
Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us at this most special time of the year. This is Brian. Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. We've got the Milwaukee Bucks and the Philadelphia 76ers. Here's Snow. Oh, trying his luck from deep. Outside Porter. Back to Antetokounmpo. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Porter gets the bucket.
Right on the money, Porter Jr. wanting to make an impact and a statement from the mid-range.
Here's Iverson. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there. Well, they count on big-time production from him at the offensive end.
Pass to Hill. Here's Snow. Here's Iverson. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And, you know, this is what Hill is out there to do, a rugged rebounder who understands his role.
3-second violation.
And there's a defensive 3-second call. Milwaukee shooting their first free throw of the night. And the technical free throw is good. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. And here's Turner from the arc. First shot won't go.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Iverson. Off the mark there with a three. Here's Milwaukee. Pass to Turner. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. It's tipped.
Boy, the shot blocking instincts of Mutombo, superb. Timing, exquisite.
2 on the clock. Rollins. And again, it's the Bucks missing. Well, if you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Antetokounmpo with the block.
You got to know where Giannis is at all times, especially when you're around the goal.
Here's Snow. Pass to Iverson. From behind the arc. Got it. 2 for 5 now.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Playing ferocious inside. Porter Jr. went right after the big dogs.
First team.
These are his first free throws of the game. The Bucks making a switch here. The Sixers leading. Here's Snow. Pass to McKee. Down low. Mutombo. Oh, great D that time from Portis. On the wing, Porter. Back to Antetokounmpo. Out to Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
Anthony going up top. Don't let his size fool you, folks. Cole's got some hops.
Philadelphia foul.
And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
one of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Here's McKee. Pass to Buford. Here's McKee. Here's Mutombo. Defended by Portis. And he dunks it down.
And at 7'2", all Mutombo needs is a position near the hoop, and he throws it down.
Inside. Portis gets the bucket.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
To the inside. McKee. And he buries his first look. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
And the basket by Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo has got his second basket on the night.
You know, this is where Giannis still does most of his damage. He has the size, athleticism, and shot repertoire to hurt you inside.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Antetokounmpo outside. Here's Kuzma. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Philadelphia on top, up by 1. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And looking at what we've seen from Philadelphia, what do you guys think?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Now here's Trent. Pass to Turner. The layup off target. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, the Bucks want to capitalize on their bigs. Coach Doc Rivers said, one advantage we have is our size, and the slower the game gets, the bigger we get. So taking opponents out of transition, making it a half-court game, allows us to be a big basketball team. Guys, back over to you.
Leveraging that tall timber. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Now here's Turner. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's Rollins. Pass to Turner. Cashes it in from 11 feet.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Snow gets the bucket.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Here's Iverson. He's got 5. Offensive rebound. Goes up again. Out to the right wing. Pass to Snow. Philadelphia needs to get off a shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Milwaukee substitution.
The Bucks trail.
Kevin Porter Jr.
Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Over to the left wing. Back to Turner. Pass to Rollins. Here's Porter. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Porter's got 5 now.
A flat-out bucket getter. Porter Jr. is a scorer who will hurt you all over the floor.
Here's Iverson. Just 5 on the clock. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That'll belong to Kyle Kuzma.
First team foul.
Baiting defenders in the fouls. AI so good at drawing fouls and getting to the strike.
Allen Iverson.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Good on the second one. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Out to Portis.
2 minutes remaining.
And that one hits the back iron.
2 minutes.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Pass to Porter. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
And here's Milwaukee now. On the wing, Porter. Fires for three.
Kevin
Sinks
Porter
it from
Jr.
distance.
For 3.
Porter's got 5 points now this quarter.
Sneaking out to the corner, Porter Jr. He's somebody you cannot afford to lose track of.
Here's Iverson. Out left to the wing. Goes back up. And he lays it up and in. Iverson's got 10 points in the game.
And, you know, for being a smaller guard, Iverson is a master at finishing inside. Just remarkable.
Bobby Porter.
And then Portis with the dunk. Oh, man, this has been an absolute battle in the first half.
Each team trying to establish itself. The lead just keeps going back and forth.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
There's 48 seconds left to play in the half. Here's Snow. Up and over Porter. Snow, no good.
He just couldn't finish the job that time, and too bad, because it was a nice look.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Against contact. Giannis stays strong.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, he powers through.
Oh, my. That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there.
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
Good. 14 points for him.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Green for three. No good on the buzzer beater.
First half with a score.
First half comes to
Philadelphia 24. Milwaukee.
second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Now the Bucks with it. It's a one-point game. To the paint. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Pass to Bell. Here's Snow. He's guarded by Porter. Here's Mutombo. Oh, powers down with both hands.
Wanting to get his teammates in a rhythm, Iverson showing leadership with these types of passes.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. Two hands and down.
First personal foul.
Philadelphia shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
At the line for your Sixers.
He misses the free throw.
Mutombo. 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. Now Turner. Outside for Porter. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
Substitution for your 76ers.
And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Here's Snow to the middle. Mutombo.
And, you know, Snow knows his team depends on him to do this. A solid floor general.
Here's Turner. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Pass to Mutombo. Tries again. Clock at 6. Here's Bell. Green covering. And that one's good. Held.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Giannis Antetokounmpo talked about what keeps him going. He said the most important thing is to stay humble. At the end of the day, I realized that I wasn't supposed to be here. I'm just happy, and I always want to be better and do better for my team. And that's what gives me joy. Back to you.
Substitution on the court.
You got to respect that mindset. Allie, we appreciate the report. And it'll be Philadelphia with their first time out of the game here.
Get up and make some noise. Substitution on the court.
Bucks trail by 4. To the wing on the left. Pass to Rollins. And here's Trent. Yet to see a basket. Inside. To the paint. Here's Turner.
Miles Turner.
Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Confident in the paint. Turner knows he can cash in from this area.
And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's McKee. Pass to Hill. And that one is hammered home.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Here's McKee. Here's Bell. Oh, deflected. To the inside. And the layup is good off the glass. Now it's a 6-point Philadelphia lead.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Turner.
Nice shot by Turner.
Really like it when Turner squares up from outside because he's got a sweet stroke, and because of his size, hard for defenders to get to the shot, and it also stretches the floor, which is good for his team.
Here's McKee. Oh, and a fast break for the Bucks. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. That evens the score.
Trent Jr.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Here's McKee. Pass to Hill. Here's McKee. Guarded by Trent. And Philadelphia calls time here.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Both teams will make substitutions. .29 seconds left to play in the third. Shot's good by Iverson.
You know, I mean, Jack Iverson just out there doing what he does best, scoring the rock. And the defense hasn't had much of an answer, pun intended.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
To the left wing. Out to the wing. 4-3. That shot, no good. The shot, no good. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. Sixers ahead, up 3. And we're coming right back. Be sure to...
35.
All right, man.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. The Sixers lead by 3. Down low to the left side wing. Pass to Buford. Here's Mutombo. Uses the glass on the layup.
Physical defense won't slow Mutombo down much at all. Inside, he has a way of getting what he wants.
Here's Portis for 3. Iverson with a rebound.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
Pass to Mutombo. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Boy, he's had a solid performance at the offensive end. Rock solid, providing that stability.
Here's Portis. He got a piece of it. And he recovers it. For 3, Anthony. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Philadelphia leading by 7. Pass to Buford. Back to Jones. To the paint. Shot clock at 5. Iverson. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. On the wing, Green. Drops in the layup for 2.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Here's Iverson going inside, and he banks in the layup. Iverson's got 19 points.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. To the middle. The shot by Mutombo, no good.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Pass to Buford. And down it goes. Dumped it through off a beautiful setup.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it.
Yeah, highly efficient, nothing extra special there, just effective.
Here's Buford. The 3. Drills it from deep. Buford's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
There's the block. Here's Antetokounmpo. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the 76ers.
Yeah, they were so aggressive from the start, getting the ball into the painted area. Now, they stuck to their game plan, and it paid off.
And another thing they've been exceptional at is their passing. On-target ball movement has gotten them a lot of assists tonight.
Shot's good by Iverson. Iverson's got 21 points in the game.
If you give this guy any space whatsoever, he's going to do his best to take advantage.
The offensive rebound. Philadelphia leading by 7. There's the drive. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And that one's good. Green. And they're so close to putting this game away.
Yeah, BA, you don't have to do anything crazy. Just run the clock and don't turn it over.
Here's Iverson. Let's go with a 3. And they'll get another chance. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Milwaukee with a rebound. In transition, here come the Bucks. Here's Green. And he buries it. And so it's Philadelphia with the W. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game. They overcame every one.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian. Happy holidays, everyone. Welcome to our coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. It's the Chicago Bulls and the Los Angeles Clippers. Here's Harden. Oakley with a rebound. To the wing, right side. From deep, Jordan.
Michael Jordan
Drops in the three.
This demonstrates to me the confidence Jordan has at this young age. I mean, phenomenal at shooting in rhythm.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And, you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Here's Dunn. Oh, Jordan with the block. Here's Macy. Pass to Gervin. 6 on the shot clock. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
He's slick, he's smooth, he's got a slithering nature to his game, which allows him to get busy in the lane.
Now here's Harden. The shot by Dunn, no good.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Here's Gervin. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Explosive near the rack. Gervin, levitating Iceman going upstairs.
Collins, no good.
Limited success for them early on here, but don't expect that to continue.
Pass to Oakley. Here's Macy. Leonard defending. Macy, no good.
4 or 5 to start the game. That's their first miss.
Up top, Collins. Three-pointer, Harden. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Harden's got 5 points.
Harden with that catch and release, lightning quick.
Here's Macy. And James Harden pulls it down.
Maybe a little overconfidence, trying to go big instead of taking the sure thing.
And the basket by Leonard.
He is lethal in the corner, so you can't let Leonard be allowed those looks.
Here's Macy. Pass to Oakley. Now Jordan. Wide open. And too long on the shot.
No defender in sight. He tries to take initiative, but ultimately comes away empty-handed.
Throws it up high.
Out of bounds.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Harden.
Substitution on the court.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
Chicago leading. Out to the wing. Pass to Green. Good work defensively by Lopez.
No matter how good you are, it's tough with the defender draped all over.
To the middle. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Chalk that up. Lopez won't miss many of those.
There's 45 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Inside, Jordan. Comes up empty down low.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Pass to Banks to halt the run. Offensive rebound. Here's Paxson. Chicago passing it around. Out of bounds. It'll be the Clippers ball. The Bulls making a switch here.
Substitution on the court.
8 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Sanders. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Clippers on top. They lead by 3. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. What do you guys think about Los Angeles here in this one?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball. Gets it inside and goes to work. That's how it's done.
To the paint. Here's Batum. Chicago with a rebound. Here's Paxson. No points so far. Down low. Just 5 on the clock. Fires at the elbow. Jones grabs the board.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Blocked. Here's Paxson. To the wing on the left. Misses off the right iron. The Clippers in the lead. Oh, boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, no, it just doesn't make sense given the situation.
First team foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And drawing the whistle, Batum. Just a veteran play.
To the left side wing. To the inside. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Great job setting him up. The timing of the pass was key.
Collins left side. Leonard outside. Outside Harden. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul.
And it's almost impossible to stay down on Harden's shot fake. I mean, he's effective at getting defenders in the air, and when that happens, you're at his mercy.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Pass to Macy. Here's Gervin. Defended by Dunn. 5 on the clock. Down low. Gervin with the bucket. Gervin's got 4 points this quarter.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Oakley with a rebound. Chicago with the ball. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
George Gervin.
Thanks a lot, guys. John Collins grew up playing soccer goaltender. He said, quote, "I've always had good hands, but goaltending helped my reaction time, being able to track the ball at fast speeds. It's an important thing in regards to trust the big fella that you can catch and finish." Brian, back to you.
First
Terrific report. All right, Allie, thanks for the report.
Team foul.
Chris Dunn is maybe the top defensive guard in the league when you think about on the ball and off the ball. He's a menace at the defensive end of the floor and a key rotational player because of that.
Pass to Gervin. Oh, a two-handed power slam.
We see Gervin do this so very often, taking over games in his cool, effortless manner.
Lopez in the post. In close, he hits it. Lopez has got 6. Chicago leading. And there's the lob. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Back to Harden. Pass to Lopez. Outside for Harden. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Pass to Macy. 5 to shoot. To the paint. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Here's Harden. Here he goes. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
Harden is one of the most lethal penetrators in the game and excels at finding lanes to the rim.
There's 10 seconds left in the first half. Here's Gervin. Can't hit from in close. And that'll do it for the first half. This game is tied.
Los Angeles 22. The ball.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. So it's Chicago now. Pass to Jordan. Here's Gervin. From downtown, it's rebounded by Zubac. On the wing, Harden. Zubac with it. No points yet. Now here's Collins. For the lead. Zubac. It's good on the putback.
And Zubac is somebody you've got to keep off the glass because when you don't, he's wreaking havoc on you.
And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Pass to Jordan. Inside.
And Chris Dunn plays with a real exceptional edge on defense. And because of his impressive reach, he's able to wreak havoc in whatever part of the floor he's on.
On target from range. Now it's a 5-point Clipper lead.
Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score.
Here's Gervin. He's got 13. Fires from the wing. And that one drops for him. Gervin's got 15.
That was a prayer. All luck getting that one to go.
Zubac high post. Back to Harden. Pass to Dunn. Leonard on the wing. Harden misses. Bulls trail by 3. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Hey, I know Jordan just got into the league, but is there really a better dunker perhaps in the world?
Harden's shot is good.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Pass to Green. Now here's Jordan. Leonard defending. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Look, in a game this tight, those little mistakes make a big difference.
Now Jones. Back to Christie. And here's Jones. And here's Christie. Still no points. And the shot goes down. And the Clippers lead by 5.
This is where Zubac looks to score from. I mean, he's much more effective the closer he is to the basket.
Pass to Paxson. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Here's Sanders. Now here's Jones. And the dunk by Jones.
Yeah, he's got his master's degree in dunking. Derrick Jones Jr. can throw it down on everybody.
To the middle. And slam dunk by Jordan.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
Perhaps the case simply that some kind of motivational speeches at halftime got both of these teams fired up.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. To the left wing. And here's Lopez from the arc.
Come on.
And they recover it. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. 3 on the clock. He can't get it to go. Pass to Paxson. Jordan up top. Over Christie. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And we've watched 3 so far in this one.
35, Chicago 30.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter, sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Los Angeles leading by 5. Pass to Lopez. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
The defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Lopez. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot. Bogdanovich, no good. Here's Gervin. Pass to Corzine. Here's Oakley. Here's Corzine. 6 to shoot. Here's Gervin. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul.
It's on Derek Jones.
Known as the Iceman, there's not a better moniker for a guy than George Gervin's Iceman, Mr. Cool bucket getter nickname. An incredibly crafty scoring swingman.
Good on the second one.
Just a tough miss at the line. They're down 2 baskets now.
Here's Leonard. Chicago with a rebound. Here's Macy. Pass to Corzine. Here's Banks. Chicago needs to get off the shot here. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Kyle Macy.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, BA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
Here's Macy. Outside, Green. Here's Gervin. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
Clippers ball. Coming onto the floor for your Clippers, John Collins.
We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Personal foul.
Collins right side.
Team foul.
Back to Harden.
Substitution. Charles Oakley.
Launches it from deep. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Bulls trail by 4. Pass to Gervin. Here's Oakley. He's guarded by Zubats. To the inside. Here's Gervin. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Gervin's got 20 points.
Smooth reverse. He knew just what he was doing there.
Zubats. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Zubats getting physical and drawing the whistle That's how you use your size.
And so here is Chicago. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth. .144 left in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 5. Back to Jordan. Drops in the layup for 2.
Not many rookies have that kind of mentality. Prime time player, Michael Jordan. I see you.
The Clippers in the lead. Here's Harden. And Harden with the slam.
How good is that? Harden commanding the ball in these moments. Loves stepping up at crucial times.
Pass to Oakley. Rebound by the Clippers. .105 left in the final quarter. Zubac's shot is off. Here's Gervin. Down low. Yes!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
.27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Macy to take the lead. It's rebounded by Zubac. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
And he ends up making the second. And that'll put him up 2. .16 seconds left in the game.
And the game isn't over yet, but they have to move quickly.
That's the way to go.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and you'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
That one drops. He ties it up.
Excellent composure at the line there to tie things up and give them a shot at overtime.
And so Ty Lue calls the timeout.
Stand up. Get one. 52-54.
Leonard looking over the floor. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Time expires. We're going to overtime. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. And so here is Chicago. Here's Gervin to take the lead. Oh, he nails it. 10 for 14 after that one.
You got to get out on George Gervin. Extend that D. The Iceman's got in the gym range, folks.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And he sinks the second.
They've got to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
Here's Gervin. Tries it from the top of the key. Pass to Jordan. Shot clock at 6. Here's Banks, defended by Harden. Banks, no good. The Clippers trail.
Remaining in overtime.
Out left to the wing. Inside. Lopez. Chicago with the rebound. Here's Gervin. Pass to Banks. Chicago passing it around. Keeps it alive. Leonard pulls down the board. Here's Jones. And he goes in for the dunk.
A little extra sauce on the slam that time by Jones. This guy is a monster dunker.
Here's Gervin.
George.
Oh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
Back to Jones. Outside Harden. Pass to Lopez. On the wing, Jones. Shoots from the elbow. Offensive rebound. Done outside. Leonard on the wing. With the clock winding down. Money.
Boy, it's a scary sight when Kawhi Leonard starts lighting it up like this.
Here's Gervin. And he's going for the oop here. And stolen by Leonard. The ball's knocked loose. Oh, and a fast break for Chicago. Pass to Banks. Here's Gervin. It's good! It counts at the buzzer!
It's the end of the game.
Wins the game with nothing but zeros on the clock.
Coming out to cheer the team
Unbelievable.
on.
Woo.
He knew it was good when it left his hand. He started celebrating as soon as it got off his fingertip.
So a close game sees Chicago taking this one. They escape. Happy holidays, everyone. From all of us at 2K Sports, thanks for joining us at this most special time of the year. Brian Anderson here, joined by Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. We've got the San Antonio Spurs and the Orlando Magic. Now here's Hardaway.
Interior passing is so difficult if you aren't precise. They were right there. Nice work.
Pass to Duncan. Howard with some nice D.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Inside. The rebound by Duncan.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Yeah, the timing was a little bit off, and it forced the miss.
And we're about a minute into the first. Outside Hardaway. Robinson with a double. Back to Hardaway. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give them credit for finding a weakness there.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Tim Duncan.
A nice shot by Duncan.
Evolving as a passer and playmaker, Leonard wants to keep setting up his teammates like this.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
For three, Robinson. Orlando with the rebound.
And credit the defense. Excellent contest, made that a tough shot.
To the paint. Here's Howard. Banked it in off the glass.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Here's Curvin. Solid shot from a distance of about 14 feet.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really give the defense just another thing to worry about.
Well, it's forcing them to guard at all three levels.
That shot is good by O'Neal.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Up top, Robinson. Lets it fly. Offensive rebound. Here's Duncan. Excellent D there from O'Neal.
Well, that is a nice challenge at the rim. Really altered that shot.
To the wing on the left. Back to Hardaway. He's in his comfort zone, 2 for 2 to start this one.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
Pass to McGrady. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Substitution on the court.
Spurs trail by 8. Here's Duncan. Launches a 3. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Skiles. Bankero outside. Pass to Vucevic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, Bankero throws it down.
And this is why you must push Bankero out of the paint, or else he'll slam it all over you.
Elliott.
Sean Elliott.
Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
Anderson for 3. And the three-pointer goes.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, they have just found the better looks, and they are capitalizing.
For 3, Robinson.
And his team really being impacted by the fact that nothing is falling for him right now.
He gets to the line a lot. Bankero knows that and works on those shots at practice.
At the line for your
Orlando shooting their first free throws of the evening. For San Antonio. And he sinks the second.
And the playmaking skills Bankero has already are outstanding. Just such a unique young player.
Here's Wembanyama. The 3 from Aldridge. The shot no good. 3-pointer. And so it's the Orlando Magic. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. More 2K action in just a moment. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And I'm here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
And another thing they've done consistently well is attack the paint. They have stayed aggressive under the hoop and gotten high percentage looks.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Oh my, their coach does not look happy, and I can guess why. Their interior defense has been struggling.
Yeah, physically they are being overwhelmed in the paint right now. That can be hard to fix because it's a personnel issue.
The Spurs making the switch here. Spurs trail by 9. Here's Ginobili. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And that's the shot they were looking for right under the hoop.
Back to Hardaway. Oh, a two-handed power slam.
Wow. Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Okay, I see you. That's your point guard getting up.
San Antonio shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. That one misses. Orlando leading by 9. And we played through the first minute here in the second. For three, Hardaway gets the three ball to go. Hardaway's got 11 points.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, BA. Victor Wembanyama is trying to gain strength, but he said it's important not to lose your mobility. So bulking up is not a good word. It's more being stable. That's the way to keep going. I don't need to bulk up. I need to get my core stronger. I need to get solid. Brian, back to you.
That approach makes sense. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. Well, Grant, it's obvious who's been in control of this game.
You know, you really have to appreciate their relentlessness.
5 to shoot. Who poked away? Stolen by Wembanyama. Leonard outside. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Yeah, and it's Wembanyama's length that leads to the steal and gets them out and running.
Back to Howard. Grant, right side. Here's McGrady. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. That one off the back iron and out.
The defense really didn't do enough to alter that shot. It's simply a miss.
Pass to Aldridge. Leonard outside. San Antonio moving the ball around. Out of bounds. It'll be Orlando's ball.
Checking in for Orlando.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Nikola Vucevic.
And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Magic leading by 12. Pass to Anderson.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Skiles. No made baskets yet. To the inside. Here's Vucevic. And once again, off the mark by Orlando.
Analytics already don't favor the mid-range jumper, let alone against exceptional defense.
Kawhi Leonard.
Oh, Leonard laces it in from distance.
And they seem to have found a nice groove here in the second period.
Pass to Hill. Out to the wing. To the middle. Here's Skiles. Kicks it out to Anderson. Shoots. And that one's long. And Wembanyama has the ball here for San Antonio. They trail by 9. Duncan.
Tim Duncan.
Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And with this kind of vision, we could see the assist numbers go sky high for Wembanyama.
Outside, Anderson. Pass to Skiles. Now here's Howard. And that time also a missed shot. Spurs trail by 7. And it's good for 2.
The execution has been better lately, but do they have enough energy to pull it off?
In a tight game like this, you really have to take it one possession at a time. Focus on limiting mistakes.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Orlando shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Anderson.
That free throw, no good.
Taking 2 shots.
And the Spurs making a change here. He hits the second from the line. Spurs trail by 6. Pass to Robinson. a big finish by Robinson.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
And he showed you great timing as well. Offensive rebound, one of his special.
With the score.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's the Magic
24.
up by 4. We've got more in store for you right after this. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's Duncan. O'Neal pulls it in. Orlando leading by 4. Pass to Howard. The rebound by Duncan. On offense, here is San Antonio. Down low. Here's Robinson. Ooh, Howard with a block. And here's Hardaway. 13 points in the game.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Spurs trail by 6. To the middle. San Antonio moving the ball around. Duncan. San Antonio again missing.
That's 3 straight misses to start the second half. Not what they wanted.
Now here's O'Neal. Back to Hardaway. Kept alive. Here's Howard. Pass to Hill. Here's McGrady. Shot clock at 3. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Oh, 3 chances on that possession, but they just can't find a way to score.
Halftime didn't do them any favors offensively. They've missed 4 of their last 5 shots.
And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Bruce Bowen.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
When every possession matters, your defense has to be better.
Hill for 3. No luck on that one. Spurs trail by 4.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
In this league, you run whenever you can. It's so much easier to score in transition.
Inside. Here's O'Neal. Off with the layup.
That's an awesome defensive effort. A great contest right at the rim.
Robinson finds some space. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there.
Yeah, and that's a shot he'll make 90% of the time. He just couldn't get it to go right there.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Nikola Vucevic.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now.
Rashard Lewis.
Here's McGrady. That one's wide left.
Good idea with the fadeaway, but the defense was just all over it.
Here's Curvin. And it's blocked by Vucevic.
It's awesome seeing Vucevic go after blocks. When he makes his presence felt, it makes a difference.
So both teams changing it up here to the paint. Here's Ginobili. Can't tie it up. That one misses. Orlando leading to the inside. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Wow, Banchero using his size to find a path to the rim.
Back to Aldridge. Out to the right wing. Wide open look. And there's the whistle. They'll pin that one on Nikola Vucevic. That's his first foul.
Personal foul.
And the Magic making a change here. Parker. Yes, and it's Wembanyama picking up the assist.
Yeah, big man with point guard skills. Wembanyama is terrific at getting it to his teammates.
Assisted by.
To the middle. Pass to Banchero. Finds room and goes for the jam. Banchero.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Aldridge left side. Outside for Wembanyama. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, it's Wemby!
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
To the left side wing. 4-3. Orlando gets it back. And the power finish by Vucevic.
And that really has to lift his teammates' spirits right now.
I'll tell you, Graham, these second chance buckets could be what this game comes down to.
Tony Parker.
Well, in a game this close, that is a huge play.
With the score.
And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going.
San Antonio, 34.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Tony Parker.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
San Antonio calls
San
timeout.
Antonio with the timeout.
And things are always changing throughout a game. Teams have to adjust on the fly.
Yeah, it gives you a chance right here to reset, get everybody back on the same page so you can execute.
And the Spurs making a change here. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear the Spurs coach going over their plan during the break. He was very upbeat and positive, saying to his guys, let's go. I want you guys to up the pace. Look to push the ball up the floor whenever you can. They cannot stop us in transition. Let's see how the team responds. Guys?
And Allie, thanks. Clock at 6. To the paint. Here's Hill. The rebound by the Spurs. Here's Bowen. Knocks down the long J. And the Spurs lead by 1.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guy.
Yeah, when you're coming down the stretch, you don't want any wasted possessions.
Parker outside. And he banks in the layup.
Tony Parker.
Smart play call to get him something at the rim.
He is in attack mode every time up the floor, every single night.
Inside. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
This is when you need a defensive presence, but it's just not happening.
And that's been the theme of the night. Stringing together stops has been difficult.
Aldridge outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Hardaway grabs the board.
Well, he's certainly more than capable of hitting that shot, but somehow, even with no defense, he came away empty.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
Tracy McGrady.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
They feel like they have an advantage inside, and so far they have done an excellent job exploiting it.
And something else I've liked has been their ball movement. Always finding the open guy with a better look. That is team basketball.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
Substitution on the court.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth.
San Antonio foul. George Gervin. Third personal foul. Fourth team foul.
Orlando leading. Outside O'Neal. Pass to Turkoglu. Back to O'Neal. Down low. Here's Howard.
And one.
That one goes. Count it.
They just look so overwhelmed inside.
Tim
That's
Duncan.
why they continue to get attacked.
Personal foul. 5th team foul.
And that one misses. Spurs trail by 4. Ball stolen. Pass to Hardaway. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Hardaway's got 4 points this quarter.
Now, his efficiency throughout this game has really been something, and his team has been able to succeed in large part because of it.
To end the run. Oh, a great flush from Wemby.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You got to keep him out of the paint.
Back to Howard. Here's Turkoglu. The layup off target. Pass to Duncan. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, BA.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. Here's O'Neal. Rebound San Antonio. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Here's Gervin. Pass to Duncan. Just 5 on the clock. Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, BA.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. O'Neal inside. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board.
Those are the ones you definitely have to make. Sometimes there's just enough defense to make a miss.
Assist goes to.
There is absolutely
George Gervin.
no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
What a huge shot at this point in the game.
Pass to O'Neal. Now Hill. To the middle. Looking to end the run. It's hauled in by Robinson.
Well, that's a good high percentage shot. He just couldn't convert.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him.
Pass to Duncan.
Substitution for Orlando.
We've got 22 seconds left to play in the fourth. And he buries it.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
I think the key here is to be careful about playing it too safely. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Orlando
And so they foul intentionally.
Hardaway.
Getting a little
Second
desperate at this
personal foul.
stage. I mean, the clock's the
Second team
big
foul.
factor.
He drops the first one,
Shooting for San
and that puts him
Antonio.
up 5.
One of the most popular players in the world the moment he entered this league, Wembanyama continues to grow his fan base. All but over now. Those free throws help seal the deal. Beautiful effort on that tip-in. High activity level is part and parcel of his game.
So it's a narrow victory for the Spurs, pulling out the W.
Thank you for
And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always